More so, Donald Trump, a very interesting survey, study. I don't know exactly how to put it, but I do want to throw this out there because I do think it's very important for the bigger and grander conversation. Donald Trump's appeal to the working class grew from a sense of disillusionment with the Democratic Party. While Democrats promised to address issues like wealth disparity, targeting the 1%, many felt nothing had changed. Trump redirected their anger towards a more tangible and seemingly easier target: immigration, LGBTQ, and China. This helped rally many to trust the 1% as they viewed it as a way to take action against these perceived threats. This is very important because I understand the dissatisfaction, because I am very dissatisfied with the current growth of the wealthy and the shrinking of the middle class. One thing I've been saying for years is our biggest issue is that the 1% is getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. But nothing seems to change. Now, it's very tough to change or make drastic change considering COVID happened. And the focus was fixing the government for what COVID did. But I understand. I get the dissatisfaction. But it's very interesting how Trump has morphed the anger that was and should be at the 1% and the elites to making people think that the 1% is going to save America. This is what I mean. Donald Trump is bringing in billionaires, some of the richest and most powerful people into the government, and now people are cheering. People are now cheering for the 1%. It's pretty insane to me. They're the ones getting richer off of your hard work, and now people are cheering them. Trump has said many of times that the deep state is a problem, while he currently creates a deep state. It's very odd to me how this has occurred. And a lot of the anger and a lot of the dismay seems to be against, of course, China, the threat of America. Apparently not as big of a threat as Americans, but we move. Trans people, transing our kids is a big one. And all immigrants are the cause of all the problems in America. He's redirected their anger, and I understand how this is effective because you make it very obvious. I'm going to get rid of the immigrants. I'm going to ban trans kids. I'm going to ban transing kids. And I'm going to tariff the crap out of China. You have tangible things. Are a lot of these realities? Hell no. But it doesn't matter when it comes to the perception of the Americans? No. So I was thinking to myself, I was having a very interesting kind of thought process. Why are people feeling so dissatisfied in current America, despite so many people having so many privileges nowadays? Like, the amount of people who are able to work from home is insane. The amount of money that's being put in your pockets. Yes, it's harder to buy a home, but is it really? I was thinking about this a lot, and I was thinking that I don't think the reality of people being upset about the economy is real. I'm sorry to say, I know you're going to be annoyed by that, but I don't think it's real. I think the truth is that the perception of how people should live their lives has changed. I think there are three primary reasons why people are so dissatisfied with the current state of existence in America. The first is they are told that life sucks consistently. Your life sucks. Your life sucks. Inflation, inflation, inflation. COVID. So people are very susceptible towards being told how things are. Not many people have the aptitude to really think about their situation in a very complex manner. So they're told their life sucks. They believe their life sucks. So that's one of the reasons. The second reason why is because the addition of social media is quite something. It is quite something. I do think there was a little bit of a barrier, a distinction when it came down to famous individuals back in the day. Like, you can separate the reality from the Hollywood actors or the athletes because there is a barrier that is able to distinguish that we're living in two separate worlds. Right? You're an actor, you play a star, you're in Hollywood, or you're an athlete, you work and you make the NBA, NFL. What social media has done is it made people think that their life should be better than it actually is. It made people change their perception of what their life should be. Because you see so many people on social media on a consistent basis, because everybody's on social media, watching clips on a consistent day. And you see normal people live these luxurious lives. You see these normal people telling you that you can be this too. The American dream has always been a thing, but when it comes to social media, that is heightened. It made people think, oh, I just gotta make a TikTok account and I can get rich and live the way I want. Oh, maybe, hey, Speed, if we're being honest, Speed, Kai, Agent, Duke, what makes them special? Nothing. They're not different. They're not overly different in terms of looks, athletic ability, intelligence. They just knew how to do social media. Is that a skill and is it impressive? Of course. But there's not that barrier that distinguishes people from these kind of individuals who are living these luxurious lives. So you are able to resonate with them a little bit easier. And that's a problem because people think that this is the life I should be living. People have higher standards of what their life should be now. The ability to just work that 9 to 5 and come home to your wife and kids? No, that's not a life worth living anymore. Even when you compare it to other political figures and other political content creators, think about it. What's the real difference between you and Ben Shapiro, or you and Michael Knowles, or you and Destiny, or you and Hassan? They're just on social media. They don't have any other skills. Like, some of them are very smart, don't get me wrong. Some of them are also very famous without having any really high level of intelligence. You're really telling me that someone like, I'm sorry to say, Asmongold is that much smarter than the average American? I doubt it. So, to kind of put things in a nice, neat bow, Americans have a false sense of reality. The reality is that you can pay for a lot of stuff. You can pay for food, you can pay for a house, but that's not the lives that people want to live anymore. People want to live these higher lives, these lives with more meaning. The lives like these content creators. That's why everybody has a social media account. Everybody's filming because they want to go viral. They want to get famous. They want to get money. I think that's a huge problem. So they're told their life sucks. They are constantly seeing a version of their life they could have, but they don't. And I believe there's another one, but I feel like I forgot off the top of my head. I think those are the two big ones on why there's so many dissatisfaction of the working class. Of course, other factors do play into everything kind of going to hell, considering, the economy, inflation has gone up, all that stuff. Of course, that also plays a factor. I'm not going to deny that. But how much of it is really a problem? Are you really not able to afford groceries? The amount of things that I see people spend money on, I'm a victim of this. I spend so much money on DoorDash. I don't have a crazy job. I don't make like 6 figures. I live in a very comfortable place in a very safe environment, and I eat whatever I want. I have everything I need. I get women. But I'm not even doing my best. Even me, I'm not doing my best. I could be better, and I constantly know this, and I'm constantly working towards that. But I don't blame society. I blame me. I blame me. So people just need to have that individual responsibility. I'm just saying.